off, wanted to wish everyone a happy, health, and most importantly, safe new year. Hello, so I'm Robert Wachsman for any of those that don't know, and I wanted to thank you for the opportunity to speak today. I also wanted to thank Joe Rojas for introducing me to the special V5O community, and thank you to Alan and Elaine for having the vision and caring to create this platform and to continue to build it up and make it better. A little bit about my story. So I'm a child of immigrants. My father's family immigrated from Romania, and my mom came to the US as a child from Vienna, Austria. Some of you might have heard my amazing survivor story, which is centered around my grandfather, who was probably one of the best men I've ever known. I was raised in the Bronx, spent most of my time in Riverdale, and currently live in Long Island, kind of against my best wishes, but try to make the best of it. I have two almost adult in age boys. My other half originally from Romania, and I think my grandmother might have arranged this through her beliefs in Beshert. My other half, I've inherited her two lovely teenage daughters, and we have two cats and a big dog. My mom, who taught me, she was a New York City Board of Ed teacher for 25 plus years, but some of the life lessons that she taught me is what it is to give and dedication to your family and friends in your life. And thank God she's still hanging in there at 87 years old. So still trying to always listen and learn from her. New York City public school educated and a graduate of the East Coast UCLA, better known as Baruch College. But I furthered my education through the School of Hard Knocks, where I'm continuing to try to learn every day something new. It has taught me about perseverance, compassion, understanding, and dedication, just to name a few. Okay, so a little bit about my real estate career. So I am a real estate broker. I've been in the business for about 20 plus years. I started out working as a salesperson in Riverdale, and after about 2 years, I wanted to start my own company, started my own company where my ex-wife was kind of bringing in, paying the bills, and she had a nice job with a telecom company that kind of 6 months into my starting the company, where our newborn son was 6 months old, she was laid off. So I had to make money from day one. So I was forced to kind of work hard and grow my business. So a real estate broker is more than just a transaction. And I'll start off with a quote from one of my favorite all-time football coaches. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. And this goes to Vince Lombardi. So I am currently associated part of my business with Coldwell Banker Cooper Realty, which is based in Forest Hills, Queens. And my philosophy is that, it's not, even though real estate can be a transactional business, it's really more than just a transaction. So I have, as I said, over 20 years experience. I've been successful in my career. I'm licensed in New York State and can pretty much do anything in real estate in New York. I have knowledge of working with, over the years, first-time buyers, empty nesters who are downsizing, upgraders, sellers, relocation, investors, developers. I've worked with co-ops, condos, houses, investment properties, development properties, and more. So if you're seeking to rent, purchase, or sell, just give us a call. Any real estate at all, just give us a call. My mission statement, what I try to follow is to act and perform as an honorable, ethical real estate broker. Sometimes in my industry, it's hard to do, but and really looking to help buyers and sellers, renters and landlords, investors achieve their wants, needs, and goals to the best possible success. What's the basic reason to hire a real estate broker? I've kind of thought of it, and sort of how I've developed my career through networking is really wearing a lot of different hats. And that's kind of not only marketing properties if you're a seller, negotiating for both buyers and sellers, analyzing the market, working as a copywriter when putting out advertisings and promotional pieces for properties, stager, counselor, and even sometimes in a pinch, a babysitter for a pet, or a child too. I've done them all. As you go through as a broker, can somebody sell on their own? Sure. You can price your home. You can do the comps yourself on the internet. You can prep your home. Most people have cleaned and decluttered before. You can find a buyer. That's what the internet's for. But at the end of the day, as an agent, as a broker, I've kind of do all those things and more, and try to, if you're looking to sell, get you the best price at the quickest amount of time with the least bit of drama and headaches. More benefits of working with a real estate broker. As I said, it's my job to get you your best possible price for your home. Is it worth hiring a realtor if you're purchasing? A lot of people feel that they'll have to pay fees or it'll cost them more, but really real estate agent broker is paid by a seller if you're buying a home. What's the difference between a realtor and a real estate agent? So a realtor is a member of the National Association of Realtors, as I am, which kind of provides education, updates on laws and changes in laws, and just really an association that really stands behind the community and brokers and agents. Again, going back to, more things that a real estate broker does, a lot of brokers and agents won't show for sale by owners because they don't think they're going to get a commission. Agents avoid emotional sales. So if you're looking to buy something or sell something, if you've been in your house 20 plus years and you raise kids, it's an emotional decision to sell your house. And there's a lot of memories. As an agent, as a broker, it's not emotional for me. It's a business transaction. We have price negotiation skills, years of experience and knowledge, and able to uncover sometimes properties that are, if you're a buyer, they're properties that don't hit the market, that aren't advertised, and have sources and networking to provide you those opportunities. Even still more information. This is a marketing piece that I've used for sellers, and it's really try to hit people who are looking to sell their property or thinking about selling their property. And what I offer is an accurate market analysis based on a lot of different factors. So, if you price your property right and put it on the market, you'll get a much better response and more of a turnaround to sell your property. So back to the networking and, kind of through V5O and other networking organizations I'm involved with, I have a lot of people in my network that if you need something, whether you're a buyer or seller, or just people that I come across, so from mortgages to tradespeople to attorneys, financial planners, property and casualty insurance people, estate attorneys, you're sadly going to get divorced. I also have divorce attorneys, so a full line of people in my network. So a little about me. So I heard the music you didn't pick up, but there's music behind it. There was some technical difficulty. I should have called you Lane first. I don't know. So this is really pictures of the two men that I've told stories about. On the left is my grandfather as a young man. He was really a boy. I think it's the German army or the Austrian. I don't know if the Austria had an army. And on the right is my son, Evan, who is currently serving in the Marine Corps and is in parts unknown, but he was stationed in Afghanistan, some godforsaken place protecting their airport. But he did get a lot of people out and was helpful, and well, I thank him for that. This is my contact for Coldwell Banker, where again, I'm an associate broker based in Forest Hills, Queens. So chapter 2 of my story. So this is my other half of my company, which I do pretty much outside of Queens and Long Island. I do residential as well as commercial real estate. And this is the company that I will be taking an opportunity. And my philosophy is you'll always miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And really, it's attributed to Wayne Gretzky, but he took a lot of shots and scored a lot of goals. And I don't think we have any of the Canadian contingent, but I kind of put it in for the Canadian folks of our chapter, of our group. So Florida welcomes me, hopefully. So I'll be opening up shop in Florida, the Sunshine State. And the person that kind of is motivating this is my youngest son, Jacob, who will be attending college in Florida. And on his 18th birthday, which is in April, he will be taking his exam to be a sales agent in Florida and working with me and hopefully learning some good life lessons of how to run a business and how to be successful. I figure I have a few years left. So hopefully can teach them how to fish and teach them how to build a business. This is some sites in Florida. We're also going to focus on the commercial side of hotels. Florida is made up of a lot of hotels and a lot of vacations. So kind of the commercial side, try to do some work on hotels and development. These are some properties in Florida, kind of what we're looking to do. And this is kind of to get away from the New York winters and not have to deal with snow and ice. Questions and comments we'll leave to the end, but I'll leave you with a quote. So we make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we give. And that was contributed to Winston Churchill. And I've learned this, not from that other three-lettered networking group that Tim mentioned, but givers gain. And it's a philosophy that, works in my personal life as well as in my business life. You get a lot more by giving. And I think V5O is kind of shaped around that philosophy. And, I'm glad to be part of it. And just thank you all for listening and for spending some time with me.